Magic. It's a beautiful thing. Lost, like most things, to time. So I'm stuck here. I walked around the land, soon coming to a realization that I was all alone. Ghost towns always give me the creeps. I'm sure Jade'll have that portal working ASAP, right? But this village looks like it's been abandoned for years. How is the fire? This house probably belonged to some crazy old hag. Ever burn this? Ah! Now knowing the existence of magic, I spent the next 5 years isolated, studying the different books and spells, becoming the best mage I could. It changed me, helped me forget and move on from my past, but not the friends I had left behind. That's when I decided it was time to go back home. I scavenged the land for hours, until I found it. A journal with spells related to interdimensional travel, as well as information of the village's oldest king, who I had heard little about from other books I had read. A powerful, peaceful dictator turned corrupt, and sought to conquer the multiverse. They went by the Black Orb. The author of the journal wrote a spell made to banish the Black Orb to Limbo, a place between life and death, where time does not pass. They succeeded, the spell creating a shockwave disintegrating everyone within the village. However, that was not the only spell in the book. Curiosity got the better of me, and I released the Black Orb from its grave.
Great! Another interdimensional demon king trying to take over the multiverse. What a surprise.
Enough of that. What does any of this have to do with my sister? And how does she even play into any of this? Because the Black Orb had been gone for so long, the entity limit had returned to its max. A set number of people that did, do, and will exist over the span of 1,000 years. Despite the spell being cast, they could not return to their original form, and they remained in half-limbo, able to view though not interact with our world. That was all they needed though, for they had a spell that required one willing soul to take their place in half-limbo, which would allow them to come back. Basket! So, the person I saw in BFN 14, that was her?
But how are you able to see her?
Something to do with your biological connection. It must have allowed you to talk to each other from other realms. I think that maybe by combining magic and your connection, we can convince her to return to our world. But won't that make the universe all pissy due to there being too many entities? If I were to guess, bringing her back would either make a giant rip in space-time to Limbo, only closing when someone was sacrificed into it, or the Black Orb would just pop back into Limbo.
I'll take my chances. Do you think we'll be able to pull all of this off before the director escapes?
Hopefully, but I can't be sure.
Right. Portal, do you think you could go to the gem?
No. You brought me back, changed me into Time Portal, and plugged coordinates into me so quickly that my circuit's fried. All of my powers are offline.
You're joking, right? Can you at least warp?
Nope.
I'll be right back. Where did I leave that portal statue?
So, now what? Lie down, Baggy. Why? I'm gonna attempt to separate your soul from your body.
Excuse me, what?
You've done this before, right? Nope. They've returned. Who, the Scribble guy? When I returned to this realm, I cast a spell to remove my home dimension's coordinates from the multiverse, only to prevent him from warning Jade of my return. But I feel that spell has been broken. Oh, I bet you can.
Do not mock me, Filmy.
That's the director to you.
Silence. At my fullest power, I could wipe out eons worth of work in an instant.
I advise you don't challenge me. I'll consider it. For now, we should focus on finishing our plan. I've translated enough of these coordinates to be put in a portal. All we need is a portal form, and I know exactly where we can get one. There it is, cracked portal. This dude can access every dimension in the multiverse, all under our control. Finally, I can regain control of my rightful multiverse. You go have fun with that. I'm gonna go shatter some gems.
No, you moron! The king of this dimension is the brother of our target. If we attack his kingdom, they'll immediately alert them.
So?
Before we attack anyone of power, we must retrieve an army.
I have a few spells up my sleeve. All we need are some slaves. Well, lucky for you, we got a machine that can take us to dimensions filled with worthy victims. Set the portal to a random dimension. Let's hunt for an army. What? Where am I?
Baggy, can you hear me?
Socky, what happened? Even if he can, we can't hear him. We just have to hope that he's okay.
I swear to God, he better be.
Well, Baggy, looks like you're in half limbo. Basket? Basket! Just another figment of my...
You shouldn't have come back for me.
Basket! You're alive!
Not exactly. And technically, neither are you.
Then let's change that.
No.
Why not? Our friends need us. They need you.
What friends? The ones who forgot I existed?
That wasn't their fault.
You're right. It was mine. I didn't make enough effort to make an impact. When I tried, the universe denied it.
That doesn't mean you give up.
Then what's the point in going through life if nothing would be different if you never existed at all?
To make a difference. Even if you haven't yet, you still can.
No, Baggy. I tried, I failed, I died. That's the trial of life. You can't undo those failures, which makes you a failure.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does! I've seen it happen, Baggy. This is the path of those who go forgotten. One of depression. A path of death.
Basket, you can't be serious.
After our talk on the patio all that time ago, I realized that I hadn't even made an impact on my own brother. I sat there throughout the night thinking bad thoughts. Those bad thoughts are what drew the black orb toward me. They made an offer. If I didn't want to live anymore, at least my death would be for a good cause. They tricked me. And now, because of me, the black orb is going to kill us all.
But...
I made a mistake, Baggy. A big one. And now everyone has to suffer because of me. There's no going back.
If you've really been by my side for this past year, you know that's not true. I've made mistakes too. I ditched my team, ignored them, ridiculed them, but I haven't let those mistakes stop me from doing the right thing. Throughout it all, I haven't stopped thinking about you. My sister, my best friend. And I'm not gonna let you down. Not again. I hurt you when we needed each other most, and that wasn't right. So please, come home.
But why?
Because even if you don't think you deserve it, I do. So if you won't come back for yourself, come back for me. For us.
I told you there.
Make Mom and Dad proud. She's over there! On it!
Ouch! Oh, hi everyone.
Basket!
It's great to see you again too. Hey there, I'm Socky, your sister-in-law, I know.
Fascinating. So you've been following Baggy this whole time?
I mean, who else was I supposed to stick with? Also, hi Scribble.
Hey, I just wanted to apologize about back in high school when you told me...
It's fine, I've gained bigger problems since then. Alright, I found the portal statue. Oh, hi.
What's a portal statue?
It's a tiny statue of Portal that I put in dimensions whom we have allies in to contact them in need. Though, considering you got her back with no problems, I think it's safe to assume that we don't need it.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. Look!
That's not good.
It gets worse. The Black Orb and Director are here, with an army!
Now might be a good time to use that tiny portal of yours.
Right. Attention, all allies of Jade Enterprises. The Black Orb has come to the Homeland Dimension. They are a major threat, so we need all the help that we can get. If anyone out there can hear me, please speak back into the statue.
I think we might be alone for this one.
Brace yourself, everybody. I fear we are going into a battle.